All right, he's back. You're looking at the fastest reader on planet Earth, Howard Berg. Now, you know me, I'm a kind of modest guy. I'm a bit of a speed reader myself. But we all worship at this guy's altar because he is the speediest, the Yoda, if you will, on the debut of the whole Star Wars box collection coming out. Only with Howard, you don't have to redo scenes in movies. Howard, what are you finding out as you're going through these 25,000 plus pages of regulations?
It's very interesting. There's things here I wouldn't have expected to be in agriculture. They had a bank for rural housing. I guess it makes sense that so many funds are in the rural area.
Sure.
Then they had a different bank for farm equipment, farm construction, new farm construction, old farm construction.
Is there a different bank for each old farm and new farm construction? That's vital to know.
I don't think there was different regulations and qualifications and criterion that you had to establish. One thing I just read that I thought was very funny, there was 3.5 pages on the prerequisites to be able to file, to begin to get the forms, to file the forms. It was 3.5 pages of pre-regulations to get to the regulations to file. I thought that was pretty fun. That was pretty funny.
Well, you know, obviously you're getting a little delirious, but no, Howard, I'm kidding. I appreciate what you're doing here. There will be a quiz at the end, because I read them all, Howard. I just want to see if you're up to speed on it. But I will go back to you. Now, okay. here to break it all down, the federal government issues, as I say, these 10 new regulations a day, added up. It's a $161,000 burden on average businesses every year to Brett Baer right now. So, Brett, I mean, all kidding aside, some of these might be valid and fine. But some go over the top. I mean, if you're having 3.5 pages to discuss the pre-regulations, what forms you have to fill out for the actual regulation, that's overkill, is it not?
Sure, a lot of people think that, Neil, and it's pretty interesting to hear Howard's sense of humor. He really liked that 3.5 page prerequisite for the...
By the way, these are the type of guests I have in my show. I don't think you need to sort of get all haughty about it, but go ahead.
Okay, all right. It was funny nonetheless. I think you're right. Listen, the series is called Regulation Nation, and it lays out all of these regulations that have been piled on. You're hearing Republicans on Capitol Hill really come at this from a political point of view, saying it is really onerous to businesses, because that's what they're hearing in their districts. And there are a lot of lawmakers up on Capitol Hill now pushing for at least a moratorium on the big ticket regulations in order to get businesses to turn around. You've heard some of this from the administration. The president just a couple of weeks ago on that bus tour said there is red tape, excessive red tape that needs to be cut. But so far, according to Republicans on the Hill, that has not come from this administration. In fact, it's been the exact opposite.
I'm wondering, too, because I don't think anyone would have a problem with things that protect our food and our water and our air. And that's the trap a lot of people who push regulations always set for those who are concerned we're overdoing it. But they can't seem to even find a remotely happy middle ground here.
Right, and we have specific examples that you'll see on these stories, both on the channel and on Fox Business Network, of specific regulations where farmers and small businesses say, listen, I'm doing the best I can to practically deal with all of this, but some of this is really over the top, and it takes me, and we have various examples of farmers and small business owners saying a long time in paperwork, 10 to 15 hours a week. Some say tens of thousands of dollars just to figure out what exactly the rules are that I'm supposed to comply with.
So do the goat farmers know, though, or the sheep herders, this whole cell phone issue? I mean, because that might be news to them.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to ask Al Howard the specific regulations on page whatever. It is amazing. It takes the average American, I think they said, 11 months to read through all of the federal register from last year. So we'll see how long it takes Howard to read it.
Well, unless Howard's faking it, which could very well be the case, Brett. We think in the next 11 minutes we will know. Thank you, Brett. Look forward to your show tonight.